YouTube, sorry it's dark, but I got started working on the van and forgot that I haven't even started on my part 7 of my floor, and that's what I started working on, just started rolling. So I'm just trying to show you real quick what I'm doing right now. Not going to be finished tonight, but I did want to get some work done today, and like I said, just started rolling, and before I start really laying it down, I'm just going to show you the before. And I painted the other day a little bit, so I'll show you that in a second too, and just show you what I'm getting started on. And this will be the official part 7 of my floor install. So here we go. I left a good amount of space so that I can run wires and stuff later if I wanted to. I'm going to put a running board up if there's one that's that wide, which I'm sure I can find something. And I only need it in a few spaces because on the other side there's like, well, the wheel well, I'm not going to put a running board on there. It'll just be on some of the space, open spaces. But here's the floor. I'm not pushing it completely back because some of the walls are a little off center, so I'm just going to do the best I can. But what I've done so far is I've just laid them down just to get my measurements so I can cut a little bit before it got too dark out here, because I'm again working in the afternoon and I don't want to be using power tools while everybody's at home, you know, getting ready for the next day and they have kids and stuff. So just try to be the good neighbor here. So I cut a bit before it got too dark out, and so I just laid them down just to get the measurements for that. And now I'm going to move them out of the way and start to push them up in there, connect them all. I was given this with the flooring. This was extra underlayment or whatever. I'm guessing this may be like a vapor barrier type of thing, but it's not enough for the whole floor, so I'm not even going to worry about it. So yeah, I'm just going to lay it down and secure maybe the corners some sort of way into the plywood just to make them stay, but that's about all I'm going to do as far as securing them. Things will be on top of it and screwed in to the floor, so it'll be in a good place, but I think this is going to be nice. I mean, this dark wood with the white walls and the white cabinets will be real nice. So I'm excited about this. Getting this done. I still haven't put Ultra Touch on that gas thing. Let y'all do that before I secure that side and go downstairs and get some. But yeah, and then here's some of the paint. See, this really doesn't do it too much justice, but it's a teal color. Hopefully in that video you've seen, you could see it better, but it looks really good in the daylight. A lot better than that. This is an extra piece that I'm going to put in the corner over there just to make it look a little bit better. But that's what's going on. Here's the start of me laying the floor. I guess I just laid it out and got measurements. So far I've used the half a box that was already open and one full box. And I'm halfway to the other side. So, and I still have this box I just opened. I've probably taken 2 or 3 pieces out of it and then a full box. So pretty sure I have plenty. If I don't have enough, there's actually the same exact kind at my Habitat Restore that I go to. And it's just 1 box left, so nobody's going to buy 1 box of flooring. So it's still going to be there. And it's $10, so it's not a whole lot. And I got all this flooring that I already have for $20. So once I get it laid down, and if I have more, I'm going to let you know how many square feet, I don't know how you say it, that I've used in case somebody who has the same van, you'll know, because it took a little bit for me to figure out, and then I kind of just guesstimated. So we're going to see how this goes. Like I said, I just laid them all out. As you can see now, they're not hooked into place. I've laid them out all the way to the end, because after you get around the wheel well and whatnot, you don't have to cut anything except for the very end. And the piece that you cut off, I use down here to restart it. So that works out really well. So this was a piece I cut off one end down there. I just brought it down here because that's the cut side. And that starts my line. And so they're off center now because not every piece is short, not every piece is long. So it works out well. So we can get this down and you will see this finished side when I'm done. So before going in the house, I'm going to show you what I did today. Got farther than I expected. Got all the way to this row right here. Sorry about all the dust that's flying around. But yeah, it's looking good against that white wall. And we're done all the way to this spot right here. So tomorrow I should be able to finish it. Can't remember what I have to do tomorrow, but I'm going to check it tonight and see. Oh, Cole, being all nosy. But yeah, that's all I have left. It's that much space all the way back. And then I will be done. So it's pretty cool. And then it's onto the bed and painting, sanding this down, painting it. Still haven't decided exactly everything I'm going to do on this. Could be all white. The top's going to stay the same, but it could be all white or it could be white with teal across in some areas or orange. I don't know which one I'm going to use yet. Or even navy, I don't know. But yeah. Oh yeah, and then I got this today. I ordered a lot of the stuff from my electrical system. Because I'm not going to put this whole panels up just yet. Because I kind of want the flexible one, so I may sell the one I have eventually and just get a flexible one. So instead of installing that and taking it down, I'm just not going to do it yet. So I'm going to run a wire from my starter battery to the battery in the back, my auxiliary battery. So I got this battery switcher in hopes that this is the right way to do this. We will see, but I ordered some wires that will be here on Monday in a few days. So this switch will go in between the starter battery and that battery. So I'll be able to turn it on and let the alternator charge up that battery as well as the starting battery. And then I can turn it off whenever I want to when it's done charging. I also have this, which is a plug I'm going to put on the outside of the van so I can plug into shore power wherever I'm at. And that's just another option. I have to figure out how I'm going to wire this up. Had a few ideas, but I haven't bought anything yet because I'm not exactly sure. And I had to buy this because this is a specific size. I think it's 1 7/8. Yeah, right there. And so no stores apparently sell it. I don't know. That's what the review said. So I ordered it online. And it's also the cheapest that I found too. Is just ordering on Amazon. So got that. Got this. And this so far. Waiting on my wires, fuses, and then we're going to figure out how to put this in. So it will be the bed and this. And then it will be livable for me until I start doing some other small things. So, yep. Again, moving forward. Looking good so far. Alright, so I just got home and I did 2 more rows and decided to go ahead and record now because I'm just going to finish it up after this. So you'll just see the after. But I wanted to show you a little of how I'm doing this. Gotta love my cuts. But yeah. So my edges aren't very straight, but I don't really care because I can always trim them up, just go straight across it later. Plus I'm thinking about putting something over the edges on this side and down there once I put some carpet down up front. But yeah, so I'll show you this next row and then I'm gonna finish cutting up the rest and you'll see the ending product of this. I also want to show you, I told you in the last part that I did yesterday how I was cutting this. The ending, as you can see on this one, is obviously short, so what I do is I cut it and I take the rest of this, which will be this part, and I start my next row with that. Now I come down this end with the piece that's cut and I just line it up down here. I go ahead and lay my whole row down, measure out the end one, and go ahead and cut that, and then I place them in together. So the lady I live with, her boyfriend gave me the pieces to actually do this with, the little tapping board, and also the metal piece that you can put against it and use your mallet to hit. But I found that I don't really need that. I've been using my strength to just push it in there good. And that's worked pretty much for the whole time. And then I'll come back and tap it a little bit. And the harder parts I do use this, and I'll show you what I do with this. So I have my first board in here, and I line it up down this end. I tilt it up to push it in, and once I get it in there like I want it to, I'll use this, put it right there, and then I'll just take this and tap it into place, and then I'll just go down where it needs to be in, and just keep on going down the line like that. So simple. That's why it's not taking so long. This could be done easily in a day, half a day, you know, especially if you have extra help. But yeah, that's how you do it. So I'll show you my ending product once I'm done. Finished the floor, got it all done. Looks real good against the white. I'm liking that. So just imagine that being white as well. And I will be bringing my shelf in here. That'll go there. That's white and navy one. And I'm going to build the bed this weekend since I got my floor down earlier than I expected to. Didn't take long. I started yesterday. Did I start yesterday? No, I started 2 days ago. But the first day I really just did the rough cuts along this side because that side is running flush, basically. So I did the rough cuts for that. And then yesterday, I did all of this, what you've seen, and then today I just finished up this area. So, like I said, this could only take 1 day if you had a full day to do this. Could only take a half a day if you had someone else helping you. It's real simple. Like I said, once you get around those cuts, the only cut you really have to make is at the end, just cutting that part off, and then you just go row by row until you get to this side. So, really easy. But I'm glad I got it done. Got it done earlier than I expected. So that's great. And like I said, now I'm just going to bring my shelf in here and build my bed this weekend. I'm going to go in here and sketch up more of my ideas. Not completely sure if I'm going to use that futon spring thing, or if I'm just going to do the fold bed. I don't know yet. I got to figure it out. So this will end my part 7 floor install. This is what happens. It took a while to get this done, but it's done finally. So it's a little dirty right now. I'll have to sweep it out and all. But you'll see it once I do my official van tour. You're going to see it all come together. So yeah. Alright people. Shine on.